Hello, everyone. Welcome in. How are you today? I hope that you're having a great day. Let me double check everything is working, then we will begin. In the meantime, how are you? What have you been up to? Where have you been? How's it going? Where did you go today? What did you see? Who did you talk to? What are your hopes and dreams? Let's do that. Pin message. Boop, 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 boop. All right. I think we're good. Let's move over here. Welcome in. Hello, everybody. How are you? How are you? Emmers, you were here first. How are you? How's it going? Yimit, hello. Madrigal, hello. Bear, hello. Me in my room right now. Is it very hot where you are? I'm dying? No! Don't die. Thank you very much for the 45 stream streak. Do not die. Is it very hot in New Jersey, as they say? What is the temp? 91. Yeesh, that's hot. That's hot. That's a hot day. Feels like 102 according to my phone. Feels like 98 where you are, Emmers. That's no good. That's very hot. Here I was about to put on a light jacket. Feels like that'd be offensive almost at this point. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Though I had a meeting today, a work meeting, an extra one. I don't typically have one on Wednesdays, but I had one. But besides that, pretty good. Last night, we celebrated Yvy's birthday, and that always makes me very happy. Thank you for everyone who was there came from, my community. I don't know, Madrigal and Bear, I don't know if you saw, but he said thank you for the gifts, the gifted subs and stuff from pre-stream. He said that at the very beginning. So yeah, I think he seemed to really enjoy himself yesterday, so I'm glad. Thank you everyone for being there. Thanks for celebrating, my friend. Shan, welcome in. How are you? How dare you? My body feeling like that right now because of my fever. Wait, no, you're not feeling better? Also, hi. The air conditioner is struggling? Oh no. Ooh, work meeting? Was it one that could have been an email? No, this one was like a needed meeting. It was just like annoying. It's just an annoying meeting. I feel like it was a meeting that had to happen. I'm trying to figure out what I can say. Meeting that needed to happen, but also one where I was like, none of the people I was really talking to are how do I say this? None of the people that I was talking to really understand marketing so much, which I do marketing. And so a lot of it was like just tiresome, where I was just like, you don't understand really. And I don't know. It makes me it makes me sad. I like to make things, you guys know I like to make things look nice. You know, like when for my stream, for other people's stream, YV added those badges as emotes now. So if you search for Wyzak, which I think is it's a very funny, because it's like Isaac but with a Y. You can now do those. Anyway, I like to make things look nice for people. A lot of these people, that's not like a priority for them at all. So, and they don't understand why that's needed or why that's important, and are a lot of times like, well, no, it's okay, we can just do whatever. And I'm just like, fine, okay. All right. Anyway, it was that type of meeting. Arrived late and tried to hang out, but was very sleepy. It's okay. I did see you there, and that makes me happy. Unfortunately not. I am in fact worse today, but it's okay. It's not okay, Shan. Don't say that. Don't let those bugs inside you say, don't welcome them in. Don't welcome them in. I hope you feel better. That's no fun. Shots fired. But that's not how marketing works. Sounds frustrating. Yeah, in a way, I also felt like I needed to justify what I do. So that was kind of like, I feel like a few times where I felt like I needed to justify what I do and how I do it and whatever, but it's fine. I was also there, but I was hard lurking. I've been sleeping like 80% of the day. Totally understandable. Totally understandable. I think my laptop might have died at some point while I was sleeping, though. It's no worries. I think I saw you there. I'm pretty sure I did. And in my mod view, I'm pretty sure I saw you there. So no worries. You know YV. He's not fussed. He'd be happy to know that you were there. I think he had a lot of fun. He just played Binding of Isaac and had pizza and had a pretty low-key birthday, which I think I think that's what he wanted. But again, I'm always just happy to celebrate him and the fact that he's alive and that we're friends. So that's what I was happy about. I got some pizza last night to celebrate. I thought, he's having pizza, I will get some pizza. So I ordered some pizza, and also did say hello, but Chow was popping off as he deserves. Yeah, he had a couple of good raids in there. Also, he had a raid towards the end of the night from someone else who was playing Binding of Isaac for like the first time, I think. And so he had a couple of people pop in who were like Binding of Isaac experts, and I think he liked that too. I think he for his birthday he bought himself the newest DLC that he had never played before, and so he was like, they were telling him like some of the new items and all that stuff. Like if he saw something and didn't know what it did. Anyway, he seemed to really like that. So again, I just like saying I'm happy. You know? I've been to the doctor. You might need to go. Yeah, maybe. I'll be chatting a lot because it seems like my phone is getting really hot, but I will be here watching all on my tablet. Bear, be careful. You had a TV explode. Don't let everything else explode. I actually went to see the pharmacist today, and she gave me some antibiotics. She was rather horrified by what she saw at the back of my throat. Oh, no. That is the worst. A sore throat is not fun. It is, I hate that. I think yesterday you described the, like, daggers feeling. I hate that. Like, when you swallow and it's just like, it hurts. Why is it like that? But yeah, I hope you feel better. Feel free to, do what you need to. If you need a lounge lurk. I know, though, it's hitting the nighttime. You're probably feeling more awake than before, but being sick, it kind of throws things into chaos, even night for night owls. Oh, it's rough. That is no good. What are you drinking? Are you just drinking water? Are you having any tea? No, I know, like, I don't know if tea is tea good for a sore throat? Is a hot drink good for a sore throat? Not sure. Water and tea. Okay, good. That is good. Yeah, I hate being sick. It's just the worst. And I don't know if you've hit this point, but I know I always get to a point where I'm like, is this just the way it's always going to be now? Is this forever? Will I ever be able to breathe normally, or probably in this case swallow normally? Or I always hit that point where I'll just be like, well, I guess this is it forever now. I'll just never be able to breathe in normal, or I'm doomed forever. I don't know if it's just a me thing. I definitely get to that point. This is the most sick I've been in years, and I'm thinking that right now. No, it won't be forever. You'll feel better very soon. Depends on what's causing the sore throat. If it's strep, it won't really make it feel better, but it's still needed. Okay. Yeah, I like, yeah, I guess it would make sense that a hot drink would be good. Because people have soup, so you would imagine that, what is a soup but a hot drink with chunks in it, you know? Probably. However, unfortunately, it is very hot where you are. So, like, soup and stuff probably doesn't sound very good. It might not be. Though, apparently in a lot of really hot places, they drink and have and eat like spicy things in the heat because it makes you sweat, which makes you like cool off. So it's supposed to be something, that's supposed to be something. Though I think there's like a threshold. At some point you can't outsweat the heat or something like that. Anyway, it's fine. But you probably will get to that point. Probably. A side note, something that we need to talk about today. I feel like some of you will have opinions. Did you guys see PlayStation's announcement? Because wild. That threshold for me is period. I can't outsweat the heat. No! Johnza, welcome in. Yeah, I am also not... Here's the thing. I don't like the heat, but I will always have, like, spicy stuff. I did, and I'm so sad about it. For those that don't know, Sony announced that starting in 2028, they will no longer sell disc versions for PlayStation. Like, they will no longer sell physical copies. So sad about it because they hate gamers. Dude, I was coming here just to be so mad at PlayStation. Okay, good. Supposedly, everyone is upset. Nobody seems to have like it's not too bad. I've actually even seen people who are like, I do mostly buy things digitally, but I think this is a bad move. I'm hoping if we all cause enough backlash, they'll go back on it. I can hope, right? Surely. Like, I imagine they're announcing this now to get the backlash out of the way. Because I assume that means the PS6 is going to be releasing, like, late 2027. And that's why it's like 2028, no more discs. Or maybe it's releasing like early 2028 or something like that. Because they want to get all of that out of the way before they start marketing the next console. But I really do imagine, like, even if they've made the system, like they've already kind of solidified everything. If they're gonna sell like digital only consoles, I suppose that's fine. However, like they could always make the change of having an attachable disk drive or something like that, still selling physical copies. But gamers are upset. Partially because also, like, I didn't mention this, but last week Sony just removed from people's libraries a set of like movies, like a bunch of movies that were all under some, I can't remember which studio. But the contract either ran out or changed or something. And so even if you purchased those movies, they've been removed from your account. Those people also were not credited for the change. I'm fairly positive. So, like, it's sort of a bad move to announce that they're going digital only for games when they just proved that they can and will remove a bunch of things digitally, from your library. If there's ever anything in the future where there's some major fallout with a studio and contracts run out or something isn't renewed or whatever, you could lose access to those games entirely, which that's part of the things that people argue about in this whole thing is if when you buy digital, you don't really own anything. It's, it can be taken from you, and they've proven that they will do that. It's not just like an if scenario. Switch 2 kind of started that with the partial games on cartridges. I imagine digital games is going to be the way of consoles going forward, unfortunately. At the very least, so on the game key cards on the Switch, you can still, the licensing is on the cartridge. You can still sell that. You can still trade it in. You can still let somebody borrow that, which is that is at the very least a step above that. I would rather have it on disc or on cartridge, just in the case the servers get taken down. There's some reason why you can no longer download it. But at the very least, with the game key card is more customer, not friendly. Customer, there's a certain word I'm looking for. It's better for customers in that way, in that you could trade it in, you could sell it, you could give it to somebody, even if you've already played it or whatever. Xbox said its next console will not include a disc drive. Wait, really? Did they? It would be so funny if they went the opposite route and said, no, it's gonna have, we're going. Imagine if a bunch of people moved over to Xbox just because of that. It's wild with digital. You never really own it. Remember a couple years back when the PlayStation servers went down for like 2 to 3 days? No one could play games. Yes, that's right. It's just not, I don't like this. I don't like that. I was even saying, cause the news broke out during YV's stream last night. I was even saying, like, even just like a downside, that's certainly, not the biggest downside to all of this, but I feel like without physical copies, like, it's just kind of sad that you can't really collect those and put them on a shelf or anything. Like, there's no way to display that. Where, a lot of times people have, like, I have in the other room, like, all of my Switch games, all of my PlayStation 2 games and 3, like, all in, like, grouped up. For the next console, it would just be like, there's nothing besides the console itself. There's no way to display favorite games or anything, where I like to have a physical thing that I can have. But it seems like even studios are saying that they're disappointed in Sony's decision. So it's not just the gamers. It's, you know, there's other companies that are like weighing in and saying that they don't like this change. And it also, I don't know, it feels weird. You know, I suppose things like steel boxes and all of that, steel cases, steel box, steel case, those metal casings, and that's, I mean, that's then phasing out because what game is going to release, you know, a steel book? That's what it is. Box case, a steelbook edition for their game if there's no need for a physical copy, you know? Well, we are in the worst timeline. Makes sense that this is coming. I know. It seems like Nintendo's maybe at the very. I know the game key cards aren't great, but better than the alternative of all digital. But I also wonder, like, so Sony says that it's because gamers are going digital and going digital only. I feel like that is slightly misleading. I know that there is technically like numbers to prove that it is, you know, that gamers are buying more games digitally. However, when you are the manufacturer of a console and you offer a cheaper console that is digital only, I feel like you also are in some ways skewing the results. Because you're like, wow, it's so crazy that all these people are buying digital only when, of course, well, you sell a cheaper console that is digital only. So yeah, of course, those people are only going to be buying digital games. But supposedly in the UK's market, Astrobot sold 55% of sales for Astrobot was physical. That actually seems pretty high for a game that I would imagine would be more likely to be bought digitally. So I don't know. I feel like there's enough there that maybe people cause a stink. I will say, let's see, I imagine a lot of people are going to lose their jobs too by going digital, like the artists who do the cover art for the game cases. Maybe. Well, I mean, I feel like they're already losing their jobs, but mostly to AI, unfortunately, as we have the Kingdom Hearts cover being AI and whatever for a bit. But yes, I think there might be some impact there. I honestly, I don't really know. In the grand scheme of things, I don't really know how much they're losing on going physical. Wait, did you not hear about the Kingdom Hearts cover for the Switch, Jonzo? They've changed it now, but when they announced it, do I still have this? Yeah. This was the announced cover for the collection. Donald has an extra finger on his left hand. The one on our right, but his left has an extra finger. He's only supposed to have 4 fingers. The clock tower in the background here, the details are melting, like on the actual clock. Like if you actually look at this stuff, you can tell that like it's the details and stuff are melting. People pointed out that Sora's shoes don't have the right tread, that seems like a little detail, but it is technically true. Some of the treads in the center should look like crowns. but they're not. There was something with Goofy's jacket, maybe maybe something with the zipper or something. I can't remember. But yeah, they used a lot of they used AI, and they ended up changing it. It seems like what they did is they took existing art and fed it to some kind of AI generator, and it popped out things that were not correct. Like the thing in the clock tower thing in the back. I don't know Kingdom Hearts. I've only played the first game for like 3-4 hours, something like that. The clock tower in the back is from one of the games, and there is official art of it. And if you compare the two, you can see, this one was the original, and all of the details in the one that's in this is like sort of melted and melded together. It doesn't make sense for what the original like art is. But people have also found like, the like Goofy. There's another official art of Goofy that he's in the exact same pose, and so people are like, okay, so they probably took that, fed it to like a generator, and said, make him look like Kingdom Hearts or something. I don't know. Make it Kingdom Hearts. But anyway, yeah, so they did that. But don't worry. I mean, can we really blame Square Enix and Disney? They're very small companies. How could they possibly afford an artist to make their art? The figures of the person on the top left look pretty wonky too. They do, and that's one of those things where it's like, is it stylistic? Is it? It's hard to tell. So it's like, it's one of those where I'll lean more towards the like, okay, here are the things that for sure are wrong. But yeah, it does kind of stand out. But I can't tell if that's like, is that how it's always looked like in their art? Again, I don't really know Kingdom Hearts, or is it like, or is there something wrong with it? No, but man, I know some people who are gonna hate me sharing that info with them. Yeah. It's terrible. It's just awful. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, I really hope that enough people cause a stink about it that Sony will go back on it. I have already seen a lot of people on Reddit who are like, great, that means the PS5 is my last console. Because at this point, I might as well get a PC, because like games get so much cheaper on PC, and I might miss out on exclusives, but it just isn't worth it if I can't actually like own anything. And Steam seems to be very customer friendly, whatever the word is that I'm forgetting. Supposedly, if you own a Steam game that eventually gets removed off of the Steam store, they still give you the ability to download the game and keep it. So like you still have like options there. You're protected more as a customer on that platform. So I've seen at least a lot of rumbling of people who are like, I won't get the PS6. If they're going digital only, I won't be getting one. I might be one of those people. If you're going to force me to go digital, I'll just do everything through Steam GOG. Yes. Steam is very good at customer support. Yeah. So I mean, like, it could be a bad move. It also, I don't know if you guys have seen, I was actually going to post this in YV's Discord later. There's a bit of irony, because when the 360 said that they were going to be digital only, Sony put out a video that was like, here's how to share a game with a friend. and it's them just handing a disc over to a friend, and it's like step one, hand the disc over, and that's it. And they're like, and the it's like a 1 minute video, and it was sort of a very tongue-in-cheek jab at Xbox, like, we're keeping physical media, and so we're more customer forward and whatever, because we're, because of that. And it's like, now it's they're doing that. People are like, Xbox could do the funniest thing if they decided to one, go physical, like make sure like to have sell physical copies for the Xbox. Two, if they put out a video like that as well, it would be, yeah, you can get your money back just because you don't like a game, as long as you're under a certain amount of time. Yeah, that's right. It should be like 2 hours, right? I remember that's good. Yeah, I seen it floating around today, but I just find it so frustrating. Well, I didn't escape the stomach bug after all. No, Gigi. Oh, at the very least, I'm glad you're home. I feel like that's better versus being on a trip and sick. You can at least be in the comfort of your home. But I'm very sorry. That's not good. All of you are getting sick. I'm going to have to implement a what was the distance? 6 foot? 12 foot? I'm gonna have to establish a distance rule for you all. Masks on, everybody. Lurket! Welcome in, Lurket. How are you? Hey, it's my friend Wow. Hey, it's my friend Wow. How are you doing? How's your day going? We were talking about Sony announcing no more physical games. Kingdom Hearts using AI on their thing. No disk drive, and they're likely announcing an 800. Yeah, oh, that's the thing also, is they're like, it's probably going to be like an 800, closer to $1,000 console, also no physical. That's going to be a $1,000 digital only console. Excuse me? I'm not sick, so I guess that's really lucky. That is true. What are you up to this weekend, Lurket? Or what are you up to the rest of this week? Are you streaming this week anymore? Consoles are getting ridiculous. Yes, yes. They keep going up. I do not like it. I do not like it at all. I want this generation to not end anytime soon, because who can afford a console right now? Nobody. Apparently, they said that consoles are expected to go up in price at least 2 more times by like the end of next year or something. Or maybe it's by the end of this year? Surely not. That doesn't make sense. I think maybe by the end of next year. I'm trying to stream, but Zelda is cursed. I can't get anything to work, dang it. No, we leave for the lake tomorrow afternoon. Oh, that's fun. Is it a July, 4th of July fun stuff? Is that what you're doing? Thank you very much, Gigi, for the 3 stream streak. I appreciate it. Very much appreciate it. Indeed, and it's lightly traders themed. Traders themed. What does that mean? That the lake house? Traders. I don't know if you've watched that show. No, I don't think so. Can you explain? What does that mean? What does that mean to me? What does that mean? Makes me a bit sad about the whole PlayStation stuff. I grew up with PlayStation and Crash Bandicoot, and it's all I've ever owned and what I gravitate towards, but I can't justify those prices. Traders is so good, OMG. What is Traders? It's like a secret Hitler Mafia style game. Oh! Wait, so... Okay. Among Us by IRL. Okay. And so you guys are all playing that? How many people are going to this lake house? Are you basically like LARPing? Are you LARPing this weekend? Basically, okay, I think I need you to explain this whole setup to me. Explain it explain everything. Tell me how it's set up, what you're doing, how it's played, etc. I need it explained to me. But Shan, I also, yeah, I agree. Like the fact that this is all happening, it's very upsetting. And of course, as somebody, and I'm sure you feel similarly, as somebody who like makes gaming content, it's sort of like a, how is this going to work? How's this going to happen? Because like as somebody who, I console wise, I only own PS5 and my Switches. I mean, I have a PS4 and stuff, but like I only use my PS5 and my Switch 2. I do have a Steam Deck, though I don't it's hard for me to call it a console because it's like, well, it's Steam. It's sort of like I'm playing PC games. But it makes it sort of like, okay, how would that even be feasible then if consoles are going to be that expensive? I know Xbox has already announced for Helix that they're going to have like a tied to the console, basically. If you buy it through them, it's going to have like a payment plan that doesn't feel great. That I know that sounds like a, wow, they're really thinking of the customer, but that's really not it. It's because it's going to be very expensive, right? They know that they're going to have to offer that because it's such an expensive purchase, which is like, is that good? Is that good? I don't know. It's going to be like 10 of us, and at least 2 people will be traitors. The traitors murder at night, and the rest of us try to figure out who they are and banish them. That's so fun. I prefer the UK version if you end up watching the show. So it's based on a show, but... And is it the same thing? Like, there are a bunch of people staying at a house and people are murdering at night and whatever? Indeed. Oh, that's so cool. That's very cool. Are you one of the traders? Can you tell us? I'm the same. I have my PS5 and my Switch, but I only ever play on my PS5. Yeah. It's luckily, well, I mean, I've had my Steam Deck for a bit before they raised prices, but I like it because it gives me the opportunity to play a lot of indie games that I wouldn't otherwise be able to play, as well as get some like good deals from Steam sales. But I do pretty much only use my PS5 and my Switch 2, and I would prefer a lot of times right now anyways to play especially games that I think are more graphically intensive. I would prefer to play it on my PS5 because I know it's going to run better. It's just... So does that mean that the murdered are kicked from the trip? You got to go home. You got to go home. Sorry. You die day 1 and you're like, we just drove all this way. Basically, we don't like you. We're sending you home early. I'm gonna see Am I the Jerk post on Reddit. So I murdered one of the people I don't like on our lake house trip the first day so they could go home. Am I the jerk? That would be so sad. I imagine we just banish them to the lake. Make them swim. Yeah, they have to walk the plank. That's very cool. That's a fun idea. It must be nice to have friends. What was I gonna say? Have you ever played Murder in the Dark? Sort of like Mafia? I don't know if I'm a traitor. I hope not. I'm bad at lying. Okay, so you find out when you're there. That's fun. It's very fun. We've played a game. I say we. I have played a game before. When I had friends, I played a game where sort of like Mafia, you know, where a couple people are the killers or whatever, and everyone else is like townspeople and whatnot. But the way it works is, you play at night. More is the best thing. Play at night. At the start of the game, you hand out cards, like playing cards, and if it's a like face card, you are a killer, and if it's like a number card, you're just a normal person. And what you do is you turn off all the lights, so it's pitch black, or as dark as possible. And then what you do is you just walk around the house, or we had like 2 floors. It wasn't the biggest house, but it was still like, there was still like a stairwell. And you all spread out and walk around. And then if you are a killer, you have to go up to somebody and you swipe your finger across their neck. So it's just terrifying. But you swipe your finger across their neck, and then they like just have to lay down. And then as a killer, you walk away or whatever, and you try to kill as many people as possible. But sort of like more like Among Us. If someone discovers the body, you have to start shouting like, you know, I found someone, or something like that. And then it all gets put on pause, the lights get turned on, and everyone convenes, and then you have to like vote, and or you can vote if you feel like there is a strong argument for somebody being like suspicious or the killer, then you people can put it to a vote. But that's I find that very fun. So you could even double up. You could have so many layers of murder if you guys wished. Have you played Town of Salem? What is Town of Salem? It's on Steam. Oh, I think I've seen this. Yeah. Yeah. I think I've seen this. But that's very cool. I hope you have fun. How long is your is it all weekend? Is it 4 days? Friday. No, well, you're leaving tomorrow. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 4 days. I've only ever done like a murder mystery dinner. That was very fun. I was the murderer, and I got away with it. So that was fun. So I had a great time. It was like high school reunion themed, which was great. My character was, that does sound fun. It was very fun. The theme was like, we're a bunch of people who, it's a high school reunion, and my character was somebody who, like, after school, or it was like in school, we started a band, like a boy band, and they eventually became famous. And I was like the lead or something. I like split off from the group at some point, or like I was the only one who then kept. I think that was it. I think I was the only one I was like the Justin Timberlake. This is gonna ruin the tour. And some people from the band were they wanted to get back together or something, but I was sort of like, but I ended up killing somebody. And I honestly don't even remember why I killed them. Probably just for fun. Just for the thrill, just to feel alive, just to feel something. But it was one of those things where I found out at the party that I was the killer. And it was like, you have to at some point be out of the room. You have to leave at some point before something happens, and then like this is what you need to do. Like these are the everyone got like a little bag of something, and inside the bag was like a little scroll, and in it told you like your objective or like what you need to do. So like if you were not the killer, a lot of it was like you need to, like, your character, your motivation is you really want to talk to somebody, like someone specific, because you want this or that. You really want to talk to them about that, or you really want to ask them about that. And then chances are on that person's scroll, it had like, you know, this is what you feel about this thing that might relate to another character or whatever. So that way if it comes up, you can say that. Mine, I think, was a lot of like, you are the killer. Again, you have to leave the room at some point. You need to do this. You need to try to like shake everyone off of your scent. But you have to, like, if anybody asks you about this or that, like, this is what you need to say. About like motivations and stuff. Like if someone asks me about the victim, like I have to say something kind of, you know, I need to mention something about I think I had to do something about the band from what I remember, but anyway, it was very, very fun. I loved it. And then because at the end there was like the person who got murdered became the detective. Welcome back. I was talking about I got typing on phone is so tough. It is. I hate it. I was saying I've never done anything quite like that, but I have done a murder mystery dinner where I was the murderer. So the person who got killed isn't just excluded from the dinner. They become the detective. And so then I murdered and got away with it. And so at the end, there was like, I feel like at the end, there was one person who suspected me, but there was like, there was like 12 of us or something. And so 1 out of 12, that ain't bad. that wasn't, it was sort of like I don't know. I can't remember my character's name, but I feel like it started with T's, and it was like an alliterative name. But it was like, so JPP lies. It was great. It was great. It was because it to me was like, because again, I did theater in high school and stuff. So it felt very like, back to my roots. I get to pretend. I get to see if I still have my acting chops. It felt very D&D also in that way too. But a little bit. You did theater? I didn't. Oh yeah, I did. I did theater. I feel like I had a very middling career. I peaked in my junior year of high school, but I blame the fact that we changed theater teachers my senior year, and she did not like me. She did not like me one bit. And kind of, I feel like she made it pretty clear about that too. So I was like, neat. But yeah, I peaked junior year. Did Into the Woods my junior year. Literally, how does she not know that you are you? She sounds confused. She didn't really know me, but she was like, I could tell, like, honestly don't know what it was. I mean, part of me at the time was like, is she just racist? I didn't go to a school with a lot of minorities, but really anybody of color there. But part of me was like, is she just racist or something? Because she didn't know me, but she constantly like, I can't, like, what was our play senior year? I went Into the Woods. I love Into the Woods. It's one of the only musicals I like. Kind of the same. I was Jack and the Beanstalk, and I did a great job. I feel like as Jack. I think that was sort of an important clip. I feel like I did a good job. I think he's kind of a head empty kind of person, so I feel like I did that decent. But yeah, and I thought I did the Giants in the Sky song pretty well. He's just optimistic. Sure, yeah, that's what it is. I loved Into the Woods. I thought that was so much fun, but again, maybe it's also because I had a lead role. But also that was my first introduction to like Sondheim, and I love lyrics. And as I've said, Jester, welcome in. I love lyrics. I also like songs where there's a lot of like layered vocals and people like singing like together but on top of each other. As I've said that before, but other like non-musical songs that I like. And and he does a lot of that. Stephen Sondheim. I guess that's one of the traits of his musicals is there is quite a bit of like layered vocals and stuff, but I don't know that much of his stuff. Hello, welcome in. But yeah, so I was Jack in Into the Woods. He's so OP, needs nerf. The play, I can't remember, because we did a play and a musical every school year. I can't remember what play it was, but I also had like more of a role in that one. Anyway, but my senior year, then we switched teachers, and we did Wizard of Oz, and I was given the role of hot take boring. I don't mind Wizard of Oz, but I was given the role of head monkey. Not even a speaking role. And when our theater drama teacher gave me, I technically had a script because there was like gibberish that was said, and there's like, I just need to know when that happens. She handed me the script and she said something like, look, now you can say that you've had like a lead role and now you've had like basically I can't remember what it was specifically, but it was like you could say you've gone from lead role to like head monkey or so, I don't know. It was just like a very like what? Like a very weird sort of jab of like there are no smart, sort of, yeah, very, very much. And I was just like, they did. It's awful, yeah. I don't remember. And then I think I don't remember what I did for the play. Anyway, yeah, it was just like, what? And I remember speaking to my old drama teacher about it because she was very nice and she was very surprised. But yeah, the new teacher did not like me. did not like me at all. But anyway. So yeah, I peaked. So anyway, doing the murder mystery dinner, that was actually so great. It felt very there's something about it that I was like, oh, this is what it feels like. I forgot what it's like. The dinner is my stage. You know, that kind of that became me. But anyway, yeah, I was the murderer and I murdered. Giants in the Sky performance went. I don't think I could do that anymore. I think my voice is lowered a bit, which might be surprising. I have to get murdered first so that I could just be behind the camera instead. No, Lurkette, I hope you're one of the murderers, and I hope you murder everybody. That'll be so much fun. I'm very excited for your lake trip. How is it? 4 days? A 4-day excursion? It was supposed to be a 4-hour tour. Yeah, how does the murdering work? We get there tomorrow night and head home Sunday afternoon. That's awesome. That's very cool. If you guys weren't around, Lurkette's going to potentially be murdering people this weekend. Oh yeah, that's news we can talk about. Can wait till later, but I sent you my shelves because I got the final books for now. Ooh. Oh, wow. So many Tolkien things. That's amazing. Wow. The statues look so good. That is excellent. That is so good. I feel like if you haven't, Jester, you need to post this on like LOTR Reddit. I feel like people would really get a kick of that. So the traitors meet secretly and decide who they murder, and then that person doesn't come to breakfast? Oh, that's epic. That's actually great. Do you just send them a letter? How are they informed of their murder? 1 minute I'm bundled under the duvet freezing, the next I'm kicking it off, sweating my hair off. I hate being sick. I'm very sorry, Shan. I hope you feel better. Because that is no fun. Having a fever. You have a fever, yes? Sounds feverish. The one orderly part of my room. I fear Reddit, also fair. But I feel like the Lord of the Rings subreddit, that feels like a safe place. Would you guys like... Jester, can I share the pic of the of your shelves? It's just a note. Oh, that's so cool. All right, let me get this. I appreciate the company though. At least we can help that way. Here is Jester's shelves. Hold on. Let's do the wide shot. Here's what it looks like as a cohesive thing, and then look at all this. Glass goblets. We got magazines, motion picture trilogy. Look at all those books over there. Look at the statues. The statues look cool. Again, I think that they look dope. We got some more there. This is very cool. Claudia Winkleman hosts the UK show. You should watch it. Who is Claudia Winkleman? It's a lot of token. It is. My man Thorin. I've not watched any of the traitors other than the UK one, but I can vouch the UK ones are top tier. I've never even heard of it, I don't think. This is my kind of shelf. Just missing the Lord of the Rings Legos. Oh. I might like The Hobbit. Yeah, I think you do. I'm getting the feeling that you might be a Hobbit fan. I've not watched any of Traitors. That's why when you said it, that's very funny. We'll allow. I tried to watch the US version. I like Alan Cumming, but I don't like the reality stars. They play weird. Interesting. Yeah. Had to allow that. What was I gonna say? Listening to the Far Over the Misty Mountain song for the first time in theaters was amazing. I bet it was. Did I see Hobbit in theaters? I don't actually remember. That might have been after. Might not have seen that in theaters. Oh, when you said you were having a Traitors themed weekend, I was like, for 4th of July, I was like Traitors to America? Traitors to America? Or like traitors as in like I was very confused at the context of what that meant. I've heard similar. It puts me off even trying it, but maybe one day. Need my fix. Waiting until January again. It's too long. That's interesting. Yeah, I never heard of that. A couple of side things. I nearly applied to be on Traitors UK a couple of years back. Then I got scared, so I never submitted it. Did actually fill it out and do the video and everything. Shan, you should have. That'd been amazing. I would love to be on a reality show. Mostly because I would not be a fan favorite. Because I think I'd be like, why are you guys like this? Why can't we be friends? I don't understand what's going on. I also hope my the Chevron? No. What's the word I'm thinking of? Sounds like Chevron. I should know this. I should know this word because I literally make them for my job. There's a word for the things that are like the lower thirds. It's not a chevron, but it sounds like it. It's work brain, work. Anyway, the little lower third that pops up that has someone's name on it. I want mine to be like Jet, known gamer, or something, something like that. That's what I want my like thing to be. My little name card. They also just reuse all the tasks, so you're really not missing much. Not interesting enough to be chosen anyway, but imagine, hey, we don't know that. The anxiety would have taken over and I'd have rejected them. No. That'd been so cool. I feel like if I were on a reality show, it'd be great because I think it'd be one of those things where people are like, why is this person here? They do not match the tone of the show. I would be like, I don't know. Chiron, yes. Thank you, Magical. I kept saying chevron. That's not right. A chevron is also like, not just the gas place, but like it's the shape, the little like arrow looking shape. I've committed that to memory for some reason. So Chiron, yeah. What reality show do you think you would be best suited for? Opposite Worlds. That's not true. I would be, I don't know. What show? I don't know. Survivor, probably not. I don't think so. I need technology. Sassy, welcome in. How's it going? Definitely no dating shows. What reality shows are there? Name a reality show. Doing my best not to melt. That's what I hear. I hear it's rough out there. Reality shows. Amazing Race would be fun. I think Amazing Race would be fun. I don't know if I'd be good at it, but I think it would be fun. I would have a blast. You're basically just traveling with a friend. That's how I would view it, and I think that'd be amazing. It's so warm. So very warm. Let me find you guys. Hold on. I have to show you something about a reality. Speaking of reality shows. Where is there we go. Found it. I just need to download. Taskmaster. I mean, I could probably do okay in Taskmaster. I do think I would do decent in Taskmaster. I don't know if I'd be funny, but I think I could get the job done. And I think that makes it, maybe I would be bad at Taskmaster because of that. I don't know if I'd be funny in how I do things, but I think I would be very like, I would be like, here's the best way to solve it. I can figure out, I know how to solve the task in a way that I can win. But that doesn't make for good watching of Taskmaster. Not necessarily. I think that at Lurket, I think same. Where I wouldn't be funny enough. I don't think I'd be funny enough. Because that's sort of the like, you know, appeal and joy of it is seeing people do things in a very funny way. Where there are times where I'm like, man, why did they not think about this loophole? There is a loophole here that they should have used. If nothing else, you'd get the award for most ridiculous ways to solve the puzzle. You see, I don't know. I feel like I think my brain would kick into like, what is the most efficient way to solve this? And how can I like do what's the best loophole here? I think that there have been a few times where I've watched a task and I've immediately been like, right, so I would probably try to do this. You know, I'd probably try to see if I can make this work, because it wasn't written on the task that you couldn't do this. And sometimes I'm surprised that I don't see any of the contestants like attempt what I think. So I don't know. So JPP is no. I think I'm mostly lazy. I think it's mostly that I'm lazy. And my brain sometimes thinks, what is the least work I can do to get the best result? And so sometimes it's like, that seems, I don't know. That seems like a lot of work. Maybe we could just, you know. I'm no Joe Brand though. For those that watch Taskmaster, I'm not lazy in the way that she is lazy, where she just didn't want to do any of the tasks. I think I would just be like, what is the, you know, work smarter, not harder. Yeah, I don't. It's different. It's different. Okay, hold on. I need to show you guys a clip of this. This is whoops. This is Jenny Nicholson. Wait, you love who? Lorcat? Only posting a single. Oh, Jenny. Oh, okay, yes. I love Jenny Nicholson. Yes. So good. She has a video called "The Worst Reality Show of All Time." I have watched this multiple times. I absolutely love it. And this is, I said when you asked me what reality show I should it be on, I said Opposite Worlds, which is, this is the show that she's talking about. And it is just so funny. To like see this like play out, and I'll only show you a small part of it. But basically, the premise of Opposite Worlds was you have a house that's split in half, and one half is the future and the other half is the past, and they're attempting to figure out who is the like stronger, smarter, better person, a futuristic humans or cave people. And obviously when you hear that premise, it's like, okay, that doesn't quite make sense because none of these contestants have grown up in this environment. They have only been put into it. Also, like, the future world is just like really fancy modern day tech. It's not actual like future stuff. And the past is supposed to be like, it's just like you live in a cave, you have you know, you don't even really have blankets, you eat raw food, like it's just like not really thought out very well. And what it ends up happening, so the deal is they compete in games similar to like Survivor, but the team that like wins for the wins gets to choose, do they stay in they get to choose which side of the house they move into or stay in. So as if that's like really a choice. Basically it's like both teams are wanting to live in the future because let's see if I can find a clip of the cave. Yeah. You live in that. You live here if you live in the past. And it's just like, okay, why is this a choice? This side of the house isn't heated or doesn't have air conditioning. And for whatever, they filmed this in Louisiana in the winter, which they expected to be warm because it's typically not cold in Louisiana in the winter. They instead had like a cold snap, and it was freezing. So like the people who lived in this side of the house couldn't really sleep. They were like, it is so cold. We don't have blankets. Like we're shivering and like it was. And so it's just like, what choice are you going to make? Like, everyone is going to live in wants to live in the future. Anyway, I want to show you guys a clip, but hold on. Did you hear about Wonka's The Golden Ticket? No, I didn't. What was that? Oh, ads have started. No! What was the golden ticket? Let's see. Where is the first mission? Or not mission. Oh yeah, by the way, they were given like just loaves of bread and fish heads and stuff to eat and like just raw vegetables. They had like a place where they could make a fire, I think, but that was it. Okay, is this where Hmm. Okay, so okay, she goes through that. But where is the first? Is this it? I think so. Okay, yeah. I think here well, this is the clip. I'll wait till for ads to end. Um what was Wonka's golden ticket? It's a reality competition series featuring 12 contestants paired navigating. Did it is it was that a thing or is that a thing about to happen? Supposedly there is a Fallout reality show in the works. For people who really love Fallout, I think it's being made by Amazon. It's coming this September. It sounds like an escape room type thing. No, I haven't. By the way, these are apparently the top 30. Wait. Is this just like a users list? I think it is. I don't even think it's by rating. Imagine just having someone making a top 30 reality TV shows list, just a user, and it's when you search for reality shows, it appears as the #1 result. Players will journey through the factory's wondrous and unpredictable landscape while proving they have the instincts, resilience, and character to thrive in chaos. That sounds wild. Will people be turned into candy? Okay, now that everyone's back from ads, let me show you this part of Opposite. One, I recommend this video. Look up Jenny Nicholson. She's so funny. I love the way she does essay videos. Very like I think she has a very dry sense of humor, but also I love the way she structures like her jokes and sentences. I feel like I never quite know how she's going to phrase something, and it always makes me laugh. But this is one of her older ones. You know it's old because it's only 25 minutes long. Her more recent videos are like multiple hours, and I love it. But anyway, this is her talking about one of the first like not tasks, one of the first competitions, challenges in Opposite World that shows just like how ridiculous this one reality show was. She basically, by the way, she's arguing in this video that it's like one of the worst reality shows of all time. Like it just failed at every premise that they tried to even set up. But Charles was like, she already explained like all the characters or like all the people on each team. Charles was like, he was in the past team, and again was their strongest competitor. He was like ex-military guy, so very physical, very like athletic, and he immediately breaks his leg. Those are porgs, yeah. The porgs are, yeah. Anyway, I love you get. I feel like her humor is so that I love just all of that. Please don't say crutch. Um, and how does that broken TV make you feel? Yeah, I do also love the context she brings to that, where it's like that probably means nothing. He doesn't really know these people very much at all. But anyway, she goes on. This is such a funny video. I love it. It gets worse, by the way. It gets worse. Seems like a YB comment. How could it get worse? It's about to get a lot. This isn't the worst part. It's about to happen because they have people lined up to join. I mean, I guess I'd be tempted to join a reality show, but also, yeah, this seems to be a cursed show. That was very funny. It is hilarious. So you're trying to like untie your teammate, and then you have tomatoes that you can throw. Again, what is this competition? Like, what is this challenge? And they have tomatoes they can throw, which, as she points out, you're probably trying to hit the people who are untying, but everyone instead targets the people who are being tied up for some reason, or who are tied up. That doesn't make any sense, but that's just what they do. Which one is this? Oh, right. Okay. Well, I'll leave that one. I'll leave that one for you guys to watch the rest of it. But anyway, Opposite Worlds, just so good, and that video is so good. But look up Jenny Nicholson if you have not. I feel like they needed to do more in-depth psyche vals on the contestants, probably. But also, yeah. So he gets there. This is his first day, and then he gets injured. He doesn't leave the show, but there was another character that we didn't see in those clips, but there was somebody there that I think is very funny. I don't think he was on the show. I didn't think he lasted. He was trying to do like a Survivor-like thing where, you know how in Survivor there's always like the one person who's very conniving and very like duplicitous and trying to like get people to work against each other. There was someone who was trying to do that. And you mean my favorite character? I hate characters like that. He was trying to do that, but one, it doesn't really work on a show like this. And he was trying to create an alliance with somebody on the other team, and it was obvious to everyone. And they'd just be like, what are you doing? And he's just like, what? I'm not doing anything. And he ends up getting like voted out of the show or something. And he was just crying like, why does nobody like me, or something like that. And it's just like, all right, you're literally making this worse for everybody for no reason. Because it's not like in Survivor, there are like teams, but it's a little bit more like also individual. Opposite Worlds didn't really have that. It was just like, you're either on this team or that team, and you win and lose that way. And both teams really want to be in the future because the past is just terrible. So I don't know. It's like, it would have been different if it was like, okay, maybe you don't have the best sleeping accommodations in the past, but maybe they make up for it with a lot of like hunted and gathered food. Maybe the future is just like a lot of powdered like meals and like those like one a day things where it's like, you know, this has all the like Soylent or whatever. If it was just like that stuff, like maybe that's like, that would be sort of like I miss food. Like I need like real food. But no, it was just like, if you're in the past, you just live in a cave. You have to make your own fire and whatever, and things are just terrible. Anyway, I wouldn't have actually done well on that show. It just would have been funny to be a part of that production and be like, yeah, this is definitely all a bad choice. But let's get into the game. One, I really liked Dimhaven yesterday. I was given a code for this. We're going to continue it. Really cool. really neat. So we will jump in. We already ran ads, so I don't need to run ads, but I will go to the bathroom. So we'll still take like our 3-minute break and switch on over. So stand up, stretch, grab a snack, grab a drink, and we will be
Take this pause to rejuvenate. Stand, stretch, hydrate. We will be back in just a few moments.
Hello. Emmy, welcome in. How are you? We are back with Dimhaven. By the way, I have to say, I am very proud of the title. I thought it was very funny. Not enough of you have told me how funny it is. And by not enough, I mean none of you. But I think it was clever. Just woke up? Good morning. Hope you're having a good, how'd you sleep? My title is Owl Haven, What She's Haven. And I think that's great. I think that I was like, I like that. That's clever. It's clever. So we are playing Dimhaven. If you were not here yesterday, it's definitely it's great. So what is happening? That's a good question. This is the starting area. Basically, we just learned, where's my passport? Emily Ravenstone. We dropped from the sky. We took a plane trip here to Dimhaven and literally like fell from the sky. We parachuted down and landed here. And we've been having to solve little puzzles. This whole area seems to be mostly abandoned. We have not seen a single person. We've seen like signs of life. We found like notes and things. But we are here to look for our uncle, question mark? I mean, I'm pretty sure he's our uncle, but like... wait, why does it say 1 out of 5 here? Is there anything I can do with this? Maybe there's more of his photos to find. He's been doing something here. He's doing something. It's been way too long, and I'm really sorry for that. I got obsessed. I'm working on something fascinating, yet terrifying, that I find difficult to even try to describe. This has already gone too far. So there's like a mystery going on. What was happening at Dimhaven? And it seems to be, there are some odd things. Mentions of people of the eclipse. There's this thing called the Great Wall that's up here. Also, there seems to be, like, I don't know, not necessarily, I'm getting some culty vibes. There, in this toilet, it is decorated, this is the special ambassador's toilet. And there's a thing here that says, Secretum Omnibus Nobis Inserviens, which, are... What was it? What was it? I should have... We don't have like a... The secret... What did that mean? I probably should have written it down. I didn't. Secretum Omnibus. Hold on. Oh, like a secret serving all of us, or the secret will serve us all, or something like that. So something weird is happening on this island. Something very odd. But we've been having to do little like lots of little puzzles. It's not a very hand-holdy game, and I've been enjoying it. There is something that I wanted to see. I don't have a call card, but... Where's that phone number? Oh. Yeah. Right. Okay. Does that work? Or is it... Wait. Fun 3. 333-886. Wait, why is that... Why would that be... Oh, right. This is T9. Okay. Oh, hold on.
Please insert your card to initiate the call.
Yeah, hold on.
Great.
No, okay.
Please insert.
Great.
I need a card. And it says, get your at our office. Okay. But one, I love the art style. I think it's great. There's also like a little scavenger hunt for us while we're here. And we've gotten a lot of it. A rebel. Someone's dinner, captain's pipe, something locked from the inside. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna need to put something in there. We haven't used this yet, so I imagine city codes, so I assume that will be something. But alright. The last thing we did was I unlocked this turnstile. We took a picture of this cat that's right up here. Hello. Oh, we did not pet the cat.
Oh, you're so cute.
Aw.
Oh, I didn't want to wake you.
You can pet the cat. Wait, I remember telling you I wasn't reading your titles anymore after you burned us with really? That's unbelievable. Oh, and is a good one though. I don't know what happened with the that previous sentence. That one is a good one though. So many ones. Hiking trail to Kishvar. Hello, birds. Visa checkpoint. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Nice. Okay. That was quite the surprise. Mix? Excuse me. I was surprised, but also like, are we gonna get a gun? This is not what I was expecting. You will understand once you get into the office. Get rid of documents you've been briefed about. Destroy this note after executing tasks. Mix Rebin Var Notco. There's a bunch of little squares here. 3. Also, can I take a picture of the gun? Do not lean. What is... Oh, so this... Okay. Hotel Sarkany. I read that? Nope. Oh.
Hello there. Nice to see you. Welcome to the final visa checkpoint. Please insert your passport into the machine.
What is this? A dirty sponge. Okay. Oh, it's all like... It's all dirty.
Not gonna work.
Now please prepare for getting your picture taken. Don't forget not to smile. Your picture doesn't seem to match. Please try again, or send in the next in line.
Okay, so oh? Hello? I think that's why the water was over here. Also, the cat's gone. I assume this is what you're for. Yeah. Clean wet sponge. It's neat that you still have to go back to different things. Like it's not like you're just kind of done with a singular area. It's like power wash them. Oh, same. The style of this is super cool.
Nice.
Completely clean the dirty window. Camera window. Done. Alright, so put in our passport.
Now, please prepare for getting your picture taken. Don't forget not to smile.
I haven't. I think I've heard of it.
Just one final check before you get to enjoy Dimhaven's beautiful scenery. Please insert your visa and application ticket. Oops, it looks like something went wrong. I'm sure it's not your fault, but please try again.
So, okay. This is my visa application ticket. I do not have a visa. So I need to go back and figure out how to do this whole thing. This is what I'm missing. Because this is the visa office, right? Visa office. Now, okay. I can punch in numbers. And I can also lift this up. Am I supposed to... There's nothing I can do... Maybe I don't have the thing yet. Maybe I haven't found... Oh. This looks like... This looks like this shelving. Mix, Reben, Var, Notco. That PlayStation commercial dabbing at Xbox about the disc just popped up on my feed. Isn't that feeling? It feels very ironic now. Hold on. Is this okay? Mix Shalik or Shulk 12. Where is this thing? By the way, this is one of the best features in a game like this. You can like write on the note. So 12 Reben Var 4 2. How many? Okay, so maybe it's added. Wait, but hold on. We'll do 4 2. We'll do that. Not co. 13. That's a 3. Oh, I just realized the pen also changes on the right. Look at that. Neat detail. I like that. It's so cute, like dingy horror aesthetic kind of like Courage the Cowardly Dog vibes, but pixelated. You cook for animals and cryptids. It's so good. I think I've heard of it. Demo my top new games. That's cool. I'm loving this. Okay, so here we have 4 digits. Oh my gosh. There's a way to turn off my flashlight or something, right? What is isn't that a thing? E. No, camera flash is E. So, okay. Reben Var. Maybe it's... Maybe, like, is mix going to be 3 because it's a 1 and a 2 added together? Or... Let's look at that. Or is it 1 because, like, MIKS is at the front, so it's just the singular number? We're going to see. So it's either, like, 3, 4, 2... 3, 4, 2, 4? Let's try that. No. Okay. Maybe it's... Reben Var. Reben... Maybe it's 1, 4, 0... What was the... Not co. 1, 4, 0, 3. Let's try that. 1, 4, 0, 3.
Perfect.
Yay! Okay, we got some ink. Visa application. Let's oops. Just in case. Visa application. Benjamin Bagpatcher. Mother's name, Sarah Somersault. 12th of May, 1919. Just visiting limps. Comments. Limps on his left leg. War injury. That's such an odd comment. Visa application ticket number 48. Visa ID. Matilda Wayne. Katarina Walker. Business trip, strange clicking sound. Ticket 79. Maybe I should, hold on. Feldspar Timbers. Tourism, plays some strange instrument. 81. We've seen the tickets lying around, but again, I'm not positive why we need to know that. Definitely like it. Not gonna give spoil. Oh, thank you for the clip, Magical. Not going to give spoils, but I must say there is a Fresno Nightcrawler named Pants, and I love him so much. He does the swingy legs as he says, "Oh, that sounds adorable." That's excellent. Okay, play some strange instrument 81. I just took a photo of this, right? This light that's like above me. Okay. John Smith, just visiting. Definitely not part of any secret organizations. Uh-huh. Oh, that's right. We got, while we were solving things and we turned on the power, we get a call from somebody. Someone calls the payphone and is like, "Agent, are you there? You've gone dark." And we're like, "What?" And they're like, "Nice, you're playing undercover." And then we're like, we don't know. And they basically said to they're gonna call us again. So anyway, it was weird. So there's definitely also something else going on. Judas Polar. Suspiciously shaped backpack. Paco Brandybuck. A lot. Why do these all sound like hobbits? Zoltan Wright doesn't, but he sounds evil. Anxiously looks around every few minutes. Ticket 33. Okay. So, all right. Anything? Nope. All right. So. Now, Dimhaven visa. Do I need, I assume I need an exact number or something, but I definitely don't have that. Also, we don't have. Oh, maybe it's like, hold on. What is my, should it match that? Or maybe it's this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many numbers are on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. clearly there is something to do with this. 65. $65 is this one. They are from Vargas. Visa ID. Fourth, okay. 43126 740. Vargas is 02. I am from Udengrad, which would be 05. So I guess I need to figure out I think I feel like okay, wait. I think I need to figure out what these dots correspond to, because those are the first 8 numbers. Then it's dash and then 2 numbers. And that would equal 11. And we can put 11 characters on a ticket. So I need to figure out my ticket. Oops. Can I take a photo? Yes. So this one, this says 4. Hers was 40, right? Hold on. Where was it? 40, and there was a blank at that square was blank. 4312. Those are the first 4 numbers. I mean, that could be 4, but why would top left that one be 4? 4 3. Okay. Maybe it's 4. This is 3 because maybe this box equals 2. Because 4 3 1 2. Because that could be like 1 and 1 plus 2 is 3. So like if top left is the only one there, that's 4. Now the question is what is this bottom one or bottom left one? 4 3 1 2. And then what were the other ones? Let's say this is 6. This next number should be 6. 7. I think that's actually right though. Wait, what was it? No, but I think it's right. It is right. Boo all you want. I'm right. You see, it's 6 7. 4 3 1 2 6 7 4 0. I need to figure out what this thing is. So I need to figure out what on ticket 33, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is the 6th number on person 33? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Ticket 33, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was, again, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 8? Okay. So the squares are 4, 2, 8, 1. Then Jet was because you did the hand motion too. Oh, fair. That's fair. All right. Okay, so my ticket should be 3, 4 and 1, 5. 8. 5. 4 and 2, 6. 3. 9. 2. And then it's dash, and then it was 0, 5. Yeah. Nope. I think that's correct. We shall make a ticket. Three, 5, 8, 5, 6, 3, 9, 2. I think, is that it? Actually? Yeah, that's right. And then 05. Okay. Put away. See, that works. That is a really nice feature that you can take notes on your... Yeah, I think that's excellent. I love it. Big fan of that. Where'd the cat go? Alright, let's try again.
Now please prepare for getting your picture taken. Don't forget not to smile.
Don't forget not to smile.
Just one final check. Please insert your visa and application ticket.
That's it.
Nice!
Thank you. Please take your passport. We hope you have a wonderful time exploring Dimhaven.
Wow! Wow! What is this
I've
stuff?
read Zach's letter so many times, it's starting to get fringed. Fascinating, yet terrifying. That doesn't sound like him at all. He stopped answering our letters months ago. And then... this? Whatever he found here changed him. And somehow I can't shake the feeling that he wanted me to come after him. I mean, he should have known I was gonna do that, right? Could have happened to him in a peaceful place like this anyway.
Is it quickly going to turn not peaceful? The beach seems locked. By the way, we have to run ads. Let's go ahead and do that now. This seems like a better place to do that. So stand up, stretch, grab a snack, grab a drink, everybody, and we will continue from here. So BRB.
This is your time, Jetpack Gang. Stand up, move around, grab a snack, hydrate. The stream will resume in just a few minutes.
And welcome back, everybody. Oh yeah. I hope they get back to you on that. I know. So, have you guys tried the like chat feature? Is that just Is that just a robot, or can you talk to somebody from there? Let's see, Twitch support bot. If I say... Hold on, let me see if I... Uh-huh. That's definitely not what they said. No, and it's no compromising. Okay, if you talk to the Twitch support bot, all it can do is create a ticket for you that they'll email you. But still help. I just kept saying I need to talk to a human. And eventually was like, I can create an email support ticket for you. Our specialists typically respond within 24 hours. But they said something. No, they did not say that. They did not say that. It's not a compromise if you don't get what you paid for. It's not compromising. It is not a valid compromise anyways. You're paying more to get. No, so you're still without getting the thing that you should have gotten. So you guys keep following up on them. You keep on emailing them. And no, because I've been working on stuff for YV's birthday, I had to put everything on pause. That's just how no, that's not how it goes. By the way, I feel like it's... Let me change... Oops. What am I doing? Settings. Let me just up the brightness a bit. I think it's better. I couldn't even see that there was a... That's probably good. You guys keep emailing them. Or so help me. The Raven Nest. The Raven Nest is another masterpiece in Kalman Vosh, the visionary inventor, architect... Oh, what? The Raven Nest is another masterpiece of Kalman Vosh, the visionary inventor, architect, and the man behind the iconic townscape of Kishvar. The mansion was originally built for Vosh's close friend Oscar Ravenstone in 1862. I'm a Ravenstone. Since the estate belongs to the Ravenstone family, it remains closed to visitors.
Huh.
Why'd she go, huh? I feel like these stones mean something. Hmm. Okay.
A tent?
Oh. Yes, it is. I feel like I need to actually... Hold on. Contrast up on my monitor. Let's try that. Maybe that'll help me see things.
It looks abandoned.
Flashlight. Can I take the food? No. Is that? No. No. Every time someone says "so help me," my brain immediately goes to Monsters Inc. with Mike and Sully singing "Put that thing back, put that thing back where it came from," or "So help me, so help me, so help me," and cut. Oh, that's very funny. I just like saying that. I just think it's funny. Or "so help me." Meow. So I got a flashlight. Yeast Beast. People been popping open brew skies over here.
It's
Oh, okay.
almost out.
So, okay, just... Oh, I don't need to crouch.
It's out.
It's just for that.
It seems so peaceful.
I have not seen Monsters Inc. fully, no. I do not remember, or I've not heard of that scene. It's a nice little... Ooh.
Wow. So this is Kishvar. It's beautiful.
Oh, this seems very Skyrim. Or something. Oh. Yeah, we still didn't get a card.
Great.
A bridge, some water. Kishvar Cable Car Station.
It's locked.
Interesting. Are we gonna ride our bicycle? Ooh, missing? Interesting. Someone's missing poster has been taken down. Does that mean they were found, or...
Keep out, huh?
Doggo? little adorable trash can. Paprika Corner. Doorbell is broken. Knock on the window on the
Doorbell
right.
is not working. Try knocking.
Hello?
Oh, well, hello there. Who might you be?
Why so surprised?
Why so surprised?
It's been a while since someone new came around. I'm Old Lars. My friends call me Old Lars. Who are you?
Am I great lie? I don't, we'll tell the truth.
I'm Emily Ravenstone.
Oh, another young raven. I'm glad you also made it back here.
Another? Also?
Also,
Zach Ravenstone came here 2 years ago, not long before the sightings began.
Sightings?
Who is he to you?
he's my uncle. We were very close when I was a kid.
I'm sorry to say I haven't heard of him in the last few months.
I'm here to find him. I need to get to the Raven Nest.
The cable car's the only way to get there, but it's been out of service for months now. And I'm definitely not someone who can get it working again.
But how do others get up there?
Locals don't really leave the town nowadays, and I don't blame them. Things have been strange around here lately. People are afraid. I get it, but I don't mind seeing them, really.
Seeing what?
Seeing what?
Well, how do I put it? Some days, people see things. Symbols, lights, things that shouldn't be there. I don't mind them. Makes life a bit unpredictable, eh?
You also see things?
Oh, you also see things?
Let me tell you how things are. They started with the cats. The secret government. They found an infinite energy source on the island.
They started with the cats?
They started
Let's go back to that.
cats?
Forelegs, they purr, you know. Are you even listening, miss? They want everyone to leave so they can keep this a secret. First, they made the cats mad, and then they made them disappear. And now, they make people hallucinate using a huge radio telescope.
Yeah, that makes sense, Sarcastic. Now I understand everything. Thanks, Sarcastic. Is it possible that your cat just ran away? Let's not be sarcastic.
Is it possible that your cat just ran away?
They all disappeared. It's true. Also, tourists avoiding Dimhaven is not a good thing, right? Even my favorite pastry shop closed down because no one's been visiting.
Uh-huh.
But since you're already here, would you do something for me?
Sure, how can I help? Yeah.
Sure. How can I help?
There must be something wrong with our hotel's fuse box. Steve, who used to repair everything, is not here anymore, and it's very complicated stuff. Mind taking a look to see if you can get it working again?
Who's Steve?
Who's Steve?
He was the one in charge of all the engineering around here. Ever since he left, things have slowly started falling apart.
I can check it out.
Thanks. You can get to it through the dog kennel under the station bridge. Here, take the key.
His voice sounds so familiar. Interesting. No wonder. That's great. Thanks, thanks, Lars. I love keys. I'll get right onto it. What's up with the dog? Yeah, it's a good question.
What's up with the dog?
Booksy is Steve's dog. Lovely fella. They took him when they left for the mainland.
He sounds Australian,
I'll
also.
get right into it.
Okay.
What a weird guy.
Before we go do that thing. All right. Oh, symbol? Potentially? Oh, look at that. I just realized you can... You can, like, manually do this. It's cool. Okay. Ooh. It's very pretty. Okay. This game is great. By the way, no. Okay, just figured I'd check.
Booksy? Oh, what a cute name.
I wonder what that means. Okay, we can't take either of those. Was there... Hold on. Double checking. A rebel, someone's dinner, captain's pipe, something locked from the inside. Is this someone's... No, okay.
I'm stronger than I look.
That would be quite heavy.
It's missing some fuses.
Imagine if you could die. Okay, so this does something. Also does something. Just not sure what. Oops. I don't know much about fuses, or like... Is that something I need to go find? You don't happen to have any fuses, do you?
Have you found the fuse box yet? As I mentioned, you can get to it through the dog kennel under the station bridge. Bookshy's not there now, and even if he was, he doesn't bite.
Found the fuse box, but unfortunately it's missing some fuses.
I have found the fuse box, but unfortunately it's missing some fuses. I won't be able to do anything with it.
That's too bad then. Anyways, thanks for trying.
Did I, like, close out of a quest or something by doing that? Yeah, I really don't know. All I have on me is my passport. I mean, it feels like that is what we are supposed to do, but... Oh. Right.
All right. I can do this.
If this goes... Ah. Two-part process. Okay.
Really?
Wasn't even locked. Okay.
Am I trespassing again?
Elevator distribution. Remote operation, cable car engine and systems, workshop cabinet, elevator, engine, main gate, workshop access panel. Something we can touch. Lots of thingies. No fuses. Hey kid, I fixed your tape player, but you still have to get used to solving problems if you ever want to call yourself an engineer. I left it in the workshop and the door's not going to open itself. The Vosh dial arrived this morning. I know you were interested in checking out. Don't break it. It seems sturdy enough though. Set base numbers before dealing with the arrow. Good luck. Okay. Surely, right? Okay, so we have that. We have this.
I've never seen symbols like this before, and I work at the museum.
Okay. Bunny? What does the bunny mean? Terrifying. CMP 22.L, CMP 12S. Okay. And there's this thing. I can't take this, right? No. Oh. Ah. Control valve. B. Wonder if we'll be able to take, what are those called? Wonder if we can take pew pew things from that. Let's pause for a second. I need to go to the bathroom, but we'll be back here in a few minutes. I'll probably run ads before I come back, just so that we don't have to stop again. BRB.
Take this pause to rejuvenate, stand, stretch, hydrate. We will be back in just a few moments.
And welcome back. Also, Kendi, hello. How are you? How's it going? Apologies for the extended break. In the break, I remembered fuse. That was the word that I was looking for. Wonder if we can get a fuse from one of these. So I picked up that little valve thing. Oh, ooh. Ah, okay, so that's spinning now. Can I open these? Okay, not what I was expecting. Interesting. Apparently I can rotate this. I'm still thinking about those fuses that we didn't get. I mean, oh, it'd probably be in, I mean, plywood would be in the
It's
workshop.
locked.
Plus it in the workshop and the door is not going to open itself. The Vosh style arrived this morning. I know you are interested, so check it out. Don't break it. It seems sturdy. Set base numbers before dealing with the arrow. This is... okay. These are the base numbers. 5. And that's 7. So hold on. No. Wait. Yep. Is that right? Now... did I take a picture of this? Yes. Okay. So, okay. Is that 5? Yes. And then the V with the circle is 7. So 5, 6, 7, I would assume. So we're looking for backwards 2. Okay, hold on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Maybe it's 0. Maybe it's not 10. Maybe that's 0. So, okay. Then J would be 6. Then we need the little guy. That would be 4. Oh! I only did part of this. It was 5, 0, 4. No. Right? 5, 0, 4, 6, 7? What was... No. 6, 4, 7. I like this sound. Let me just double check. Wait, why do I think... If that's 5... This one's 5... Oh, that's right. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, so that's 0. The J is next, which is 6. Then the little legged thing. So that's 5, 4. Double checking. There's not anything else like it. Okay. And then 7. Now... we have this, and this confuses me. Before dealing with the arrow. Does this mean... So, hold on. 5, 0. What? Yes. What? Oh, this is the thick lines. Okay. Well, hold on. I can do this. 5, 0, 6, 4, 7, right? 5, 0, 6, 4, 7. And if we want to, we can do this. 5, 0, 6, 4, 7 spaces. Now, if this is like baseline, does it make this like 9, 8, 7? Like, should that be 7? Let's also do that. But that's... But then, what's happening here? Because it goes up from here. And it goes back, which is odd. What is going on? So, like, I assume 5 and 7 are fine. Like, I assume they are those numbers. 5, 0, 6, 4, 7. Because they are both on this little baseline thing. Now, like, 0 goes down. Like, why do... My question is, like, for this one. Why does it go back and up? Instead of just going, like, up and to the right? Maybe it's not the motion. Like, maybe it's not because it's going down, it's -3. Maybe it has to do with the way it's like on the grid. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10 or 9 and 0. Zero clue. Let's check a look at... Oh! B. Is this related? 1, 2, 3... One, 3. Doesn't look like that'll help me. Okay, I think this is related. B. Why is there a bunny rabbit? Why is the bunny rabbit wearing a hat? Does that help me? There's... I don't know. Let me look at the original page again. really don't know if it's just like down 3, up. Maybe like this part doesn't matter. Just matters like what's going through. Like maybe this is just a red herring. I fix your tape player, but you still have to get used to solving problems if you ever want to call yourself an engineer. I left it in the workshop, and the door's not going to open itself. The Vosh dial arrived this morning. I know you aren't interested, so check it out. Don't break it. It seems sturdy enough, though. Set base numbers before dealing with the arrow. Why does the squiggle go to the left? And, like, to the offsides? Why isn't it just... So his head doesn't get cold? The hat? That's fair. Like, does it mean anything? I mean, this is on a grid, and so that's why I started to think for a second, wait, maybe this is related. But... now I don't know. Because there's... One, two, three. 2. Why is that? Why is the 1, 2, 3 circled? Also, it kind of looks like the commas are being X'd out. One, two, and it's a grid of 4, a 4 by 4. I don't know. Let's look around. Let's look around. Okay, so this looks like maybe that doesn't have anything to do with this, because that looks like it has numbers, commas, and point numbers. So okay, this is maybe different. Maybe it's 2 separate things. Maybe that's why it doesn't make sense right now. I think this is separate. I mean, maybe that's supposed to be like... maybe this isn't just up and down, like the numbers going up and down. Maybe it's like the thing turning. But what does this mean? Still doesn't answer that. So like this would be, if we considered like if this was the top and this is the bottom, it's like spinning, so it would go like 1, 2, 3 to the right. Then here we'd go like 1, 2, 3 to the left. But Then why does it go... And the thing is, if this is the base number, though, that if they wanted us to do that, it wouldn't matter what these base numbers are. So I feel like that's so it's not that, because even though this arrow line is connected, because all they would have to do then, like these numbers wouldn't matter. It would just be figuring out like maybe the start and the end, and then you just follow the arrow path. But the fact that they said set base numbers before dealing with the arrow means that it should be important. Is this the same puzzle? What do you mean? I don't know when the last time you were here, Bear. We're still trying to get into this door. Two, three, two, one. And it goes back and around. Why you do that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you push the button once it's done. That's what that means. One, two, three. Maybe it just means that you're still going that same direction. So, okay, hold on. Let's pull out the... Where is this? Okay. So... That's 0, 9, 8, 7. Let's say here now. I was not having a good night. I'm sorry about that. I hope things calm down. Let's say this starts here at 6. And now it's going up. So 6, 7, 8, 9. Might be 9? I'm only saying that because it gets to the middle again. It could just be completely wrong. We're going to say 9 here. And let's keep the... So basically, it's now rotating the other way. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. And then... No, wait. Maybe. I don't know. We'll keep... We'll just play this out. And then 1, 2... No. This is very confusing. 9, 8. I'm sorry, 9, 8, 7. Let's just try something. 57907. Let's see. 57907. Let's just see if that does anything. No. Okay. Let's erase this. Five zero six four seven. Let's put that back. 5 0. Okay. Also, we'll go for another maybe like 15 minutes or so. Let's see if I can get this puzzle done in 15 minutes and then stop there. If we don't, we'll just stop there. Okay. Is there anything before I start pushing more buttons? I mean, I don't think this is for this. I think that's going to be for those over there. Those are still sparking. I wanted to check that. Well, I guess now I can go this way. Might have an idea on how that process works. Nice. Let's see. Just want to see. Did anything change? Oh, right. You need those planks. Okay. Looking around here. Okay. think one thing also confused me, because it goes back to the left, it technically gets back into this column again, and I don't know if that like counts for something or not, or if it's just like this part contributes to like this. I really don't know. Need someone to explain to me, explain to Clingy Cat that we are under an extreme heat warning. She does not need to be up against me. Being close is just fine. Aw. She just wants hugs. This is tough. Very, very tough. Right now I'm also trying to think, like, do we have a plus minus scenario going? Or like some of them, like, is it just based on the direction that the arrow is traveling in that column? And so when it goes into multiple columns, is it like, that doesn't make sense. Because it'd be a lot of plus and minus the same number. Sort of. I do not know. Maybe we just stop here and we'll pick this up tomorrow. Maybe my brain will work tomorrow. Because yeah, I don't know. This is very tough. I say we do that. We'll pause. We're gonna save. We'll try to figure this out tomorrow. I don't know if my brain's working. I don't want to use a hint. So we can try out tomorrow some different rotations and stuff and see if that's what does it. But all right, friends, thank you very much for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. Appreciate it. Earlier, Gigi, thank you very much for the 3-stream streak. A bear for the 45. Very much appreciate the lounges, the chats, hanging out. We'll be back tomorrow with more Dimhaven. But hopefully I can figure out this puzzle, or we'll just be stuck with it forever. Who knows? But I was gonna say standard stretch as if we were taking a break. That is it for us today. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and or night. The badges you made for YV were amazing. Thank you very much. He's turned them into emotes now, which is great. But, yes, that is it for us today. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and or night, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye-bye!